Okay, so this is the Ultra that's going to get the transmit, the 6-speed gear set. But we got to get these pipes out of the way. Usually what I use a 1/2-inch swivel socket on a long extension. She's on it good. We'll get the front pipe loose before we try finagling that keeper for the exhaust. I know this is not ideal scene position for this, but we'll get the top nut. Now the one thing you gotta be careful of, and there's really nothing you can do about it if it happens, a lot of times these exhaust studs, the nut on them gets hot and doesn't want to turn on the stud, so it'll pull the stud out of the head. And rather than to fight it, I usually just grab a set of new studs and put new studs in anyway, because a lot of times these old studs have been heated up so much that they're probably not going to work much longer anyway. And like I was just talking about, look at that. The stud came out with a nut, and that's fine. These studs are about $6 for a full set of studs. We'll put new studs back in this when we put it back together. This bottom one can be tricky, so sometimes I have to just get in there with a wrench and turn it a little bit at a time. That's why I take the top one off first, because it'll loosen the bottom one where you don't have to fight it too much. That one came down. This one might take a little bit of persuasion. Okay, go ahead. Look at these pipes have been off this thing once.
Yeah.
Otherwise that'd been rusted shut. We'd have been spraying crap on it. 1/2-inch drive and beating it. Okay. Yeah. See what I took the nuts off, but it's make sure I got the bottom one off.
Yeah, the bottom one.
Yep.
And top. It's just I think it's hitting the board. Dang, it feels like it's wedged.
It's
There it is.
let's say thing with that bracket was fighting me all morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Guess what?
Let's go loose.
Do we want to just? I was going to try to just drop this out of the way, but it's either pull that or pull the floorboard off, and it's going to be easier to pull
This one
that.
easier.
Yeah.
We got to pull this one.
Can you just get to those underneath that bag?
That came with a wrench. A half-inch wrench.
Yep.
You want that over? Yeah. Route 66 place. I was just talking to your brother about that. Before the year's out, we need to take that trip. Because we sure ain't going East Coast now.
I want to take it on the shovel.
You better hurry up.
I know.
I got a shovel at the house you can ride.
Yeah.
Right
I got a
next-
broom you can
I was
ride.
just saying, it's right next to the broom.
Did you see that meme?
Uh-uh.
I was going to post it on Sherry's Facebook. Had a Harley tank on a broom. Said the Harley Davidson Air Glide.
I seen one that had that. There was a broom laying in the road and says, "Damn it, wife's broke down again." I don't remember much after that because she knocked the shit out of me, but other than that.
Throw them in the floor where they're easy to find there.
Yeah, that's my whole plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monkey Williams. We decided that this morning. Monkey Williams.
Go, monkey. Monkey Williams. Guess I've been called worse.
I seen a meme this morning, but I'm not sure it's YouTube safe. So I'm gonna stay away from it so we don't get flagged and video taken down.
Kind of like, what is YouTube safe anymore?
I know.
You know, that would be a good one. Ah, there it goes. Finally. I think that one's been on there a while.
Think?
Yeah. Maybe longer than
No worse than Rock 2.
You know what? One video, a girl made over $1 million. $1 million. One video.
When old boy was recording it, he probably already had a site,
He did.
so he made a boutique.
Why in the heck? One little spot's giving me trouble.
I mean, we could pull the bag out of the way easy enough. Probably.
It's not dark.
These are the old style bags, so.
Got pins in it? Be pin more.
Yeah, pin and wing nut.
Wing nut, that's a good thing.
Wing nut!
That makes sense.
Is that Ernie's road name? Wing nut?
I was like wing nut.
I tried to call. I tried to call Balls this morning. He's slacking on us. Didn't answer his phone. You better get up here and get his charging system fixed, or he ain't gonna have a bike to ride.
There's a recall on some of it. What year is this bike?
This is a 89, I think.
It's the new ones that got recalled for that. 2024 is like 42,000 recalls.
Yeah, 2024. It's got the recalls. You talking about for the lithium batteries?
No, it's a new one. I think it has to do with the charging system.
Well, that would be attached to that lithium battery that's been exploding.
That would make sense. You mean lithium batteries aren't good?
They're good if you got fire insurance.
Finally.
This is how you get a new Harley Davidson. Buy one with a lithium battery in it. and wait for it to burn down so you can get a new one.
It's all rounded off.
Rounded.
Yeah.
Can you get a pair of vice grips in there on that nut?
I can, yeah. Now maybe set it. Yeah, I can. Should be able to. Round shit.
Just so you know, I'm handing Ryan a Honda wrench. This bike's getting close to 50 years old. I'm not exactly sure how old it is, but it's getting close.
89.
I think it's a 87 or 89, so however many that year's is. However many that year's.
Say that again.
I'm just gonna talk like a damn hillbilly.
They call that normal.
Normal?
Yep.
I had a sister named Abby. She married a guy named Ronnie Normal. Made her name Abby Normal. There's your Mel Brooks joke. You gotta be our age to know what movie that came from. Comment down below if you know what movie Abby Normal came from.
You want me to answer it?
You think? No, don't answer. We're gonna see if anybody on YouTube land can answer that.
I'll tell you.
You remember? He went in. He went into. I don't even want to say what he was taking, but he was getting a brain.
I laugh. They had talk about censorship. Blades and Saddles on regular TV.
Oh, I know.
It's like a 30-minute movie.
Heck, if they even had Archie Bunker and
Oh my
the
god.
Jeffersons on there.
I loved Archie Bunker.
Both of them were
I always thought George Jefferson was the cool one, though.
He was the most racist out of any of them. I don't care what anybody says. He was racist. But I loved it. I loved it.
But you know what? Archie and George was racist as they could be, but they were good friends. I guarantee you.
They were on the show together.
I guarantee you, if something had even happened in real life between the two of them, they'd probably jump to help the other one. So
Oh yeah. Probably even on the show.
people can scream this racist stuff all they want.
That show was just,
You know, this is why we need Denley here working today.
yeah. He still ain't watched Blazing Saddles though. I
Has
told
it-
him to. She said, "Is that bad?" And I said, "Trust me, you first 5 minutes you're gonna be going, oh my gosh."
Oh yeah, the sheriff.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
Anybody that's seen it knows exactly what I'm talking about. First 5 minutes,
I think it's the first sentence out of the scene.
pretty much. Well, it's the same sentence over and over for like 30 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, and you know, I bet that was the trailer at the movie cinemas for that. The first 5 minutes
Boy,
of that
could
show.
you see that now? Oh my God! There'd be picket lines and everything.
So now we got the pipe out of the way.
Oh boy, look at there, boys! I'm laying the pipe.
We can start pulling this. We got to pull this floorboard as well. Looks like 7/16.
We'll grab your wrench. Of course, we don't have that.
See if you can pop that. Well, there it is.
If you don't like that one, you can get a different one.
Throw it at you.
Dummy. His idea was to put that floorboard there.
That would be Harley Davidson's engineers.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
If I had $1 every time I cussed Harley Davidson's engineers, I would be rich right now.
See that new bike that came out with them? Kind of like the V-Rod? I forget what it's called.
It looks kind of like a V-Rod, but it's not. It's really not. But yeah,
Looks pretty tough.
are they? They're running that.
Is it a V2 or something like that?
They're running the new Revolution motor in it, aren't they?
I think it is.
I looked at it, glanced at it the other day, and thought,
Kind of like a cross between a V-Rod and a VXR. Or
yeah, I know.
VXR.
They tried that once. It didn't come out well for them.
They call it Dynamo.
I tell you what, it does. It does kind of intrigue me. I would kind of like to have one. Just
I would
to,
like to ride it.
I would like to ride one for a day.
Yeah, I would like to ride it. I want to see what that thing can do. It looks tough.
Okay, so
Harley, if you're listening, prove me wrong.